Hey Zips fans, Chad Welker here with the Zips Digital Network. Time to catch up with head women's basketball coach Melissa Jackson as she recaps the game against Ball State and previews her next two contests against Toledo and Central Michigan.
Yeah, when you go back and you watch the film, definitely grew in our defensive side of the ball. I thought we did some really good things in the Ball State game. I thought we grew a lot from our Buffalo game. We definitely had some more breakdowns, but not nearly as many as we had in that Buffalo game. But offensively, just was really disappointed with our pace, just very uncharacteristic of how we've been playing, both in games and in practice. So it was a good learning experience for us. We definitely want to play faster, and so we showed a lot of that on film these last couple days, and really got back to what we want to do in practice.
Before we talk individually, first of all, talk about after that game against Ball State, you guys kind of took your Christmas break. Tell us what went over, like how many days off you had for the ladies, and then when they came back, what was kind of the go after and get?
Yeah, I think it was really important, for them to go home. They've been here, since that first week of August. So I wanted to definitely give them that time, with their families. I think a lot of them really enjoyed it, needed it, came at a good time. But we're anxious and eager to get back to work. I know we have a lot of local talent, on our roster, and they were in this gym over break, working on their games, and so that was great to see. But definitely an extended time, to spend with their families.
Individually, against Ball State, you just mentioned it, kind of local products. Lonasia Brewer and Emma Teka both had 10 points. What do the Hoban connection kind of provide to the Zips team right now?
Yeah, it's great. It's really good for our recruiting philosophy. We want to keep the best players, in this area home, and both of them are that, and they've really, grown in their games. They've developed, in the small time that they've been here. They still have a long way to go, and just a lot of room for improvement, because both, I think, could be really, really great players in our program. So, but just really excited for their contributions, thus far, and just really looking forward to what they're going to bring as the season goes on.
And then your guard play, Gabby Brown-Mitchell, Alexis Stewart. You kind of got a nice little depth going with those two right now. Kind of tell me what they bring to the games coming up in MAC play.
Yeah, and they were tested in that Ball State game. I think Ball State did a really good job of mixing up their defenses, and so our young point guards, saw that for the first time. And we really honestly didn't handle it very well. So it was great to get that on film and watch film with them both individually as well as the team. But Alexis, she's a freshman. She's continuing to grow. She's had some really good games for us. She gives us a huge spark off the bench. And then Gabby, she's got to be that leader on the floor for us. She has all the talent, all the capabilities in the world to do that. She just got to demand more of that.
Now we get to move forward, Coach. Toledo Saturday at 2 p.m. on ESPN Plus, Central Michigan next Wednesday. Two really good opponents in conference. Everybody, as you mentioned before, are good opponents in the conference. But what are some of the challenges that Toledo and the Chippewas bring to you the next two games?
Yeah, we're really looking one game at a time. So Toledo, they come in with a strong record. They're a very young group as well. Coach Tricia Cullip does a phenomenal job over there, and they're just feisty. They play really hard. They're very athletic. They're going to switch up defenses, play a lot of switching defenses, so we've been working on that. And I like some of their players, some of their younger players. Quenisha Lockett's having a great year so far for them, and Sophia Wired, she's a kid that put 42 points on the board against NIU. So really going to have to, focus on them, but then really got to get back to our style and our pace. And so I'll be really disappointed if we don't come out, strong in that game.
And then just early notes maybe on the Chippewas?
Yeah, one of the best teams in our league. Everybody knows about Michaela Kelly. She's probably one of the best players in the country, not just, on the mid-major level. So, again, our staff is working hard on that scout, but I won't look ahead to them, until Sunday.
Thanks, Coach. And you can catch the Zips and Rockets game on ESPN Plus at 2 p.m. The Zips women's basketball team will be headed on the road on Wednesday to take on the Chippewas of Central Michigan. That game is at 7 p.m., and you can listen to it with Bill Morgan on 640 WHLO Radio. This is Chad Welker for the Zips Digital Network. Have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year, and as always, go Zips.